Pass.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome. Let's call to order this hearing of the Assessment Appeals Board for April 15th. It's tax day and it's property tax day, so we might as well do it all at one time. Let's see, we'll start with our roll call.
Board Member Crow.
Present.
Board Member Curtis.
Present.
Board Member Stern.
Present.
Thank you. That completes the roll call.
Great. Next, we'll have our the Pledge of Allegiance. So please stand, and if you intend to provide testimony, please remain standing after for the oath. Okay. Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing. All right. I'm now going to place everyone here that will be addressing the board today under oath. When I complete stating your oath, please state I do. Please raise your right arm. You each of you to solemnly affirm that the testimony you're about to give and the matters now pending before this board will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Thank you. You may now be seated.
Okay, we'll start with our agenda review, which is a way to take action on several items at one time. So I'll ask Mr. Vlahakis, our clerk, to take us through that process.
Yes. Item 5 for April 15th, 2019, agenda review. Clerk of the board recommends, let me start over. The clerk of the board recommends approval of the agenda review by the Assessment Appeals Board. The agenda review consists of the following agenda items. Item 10, application number 1810862, applicant Thomas Wu, denied due to lack of appearance. Item 11 through 12, application number 1810866 and 1810906, applicant Nicholas Martinez, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 13, application number 1810877, applicant Walmart Real Estate BSNS Trust, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 15, application number 1810886, applicant Douglas Conroe, removed from the agenda due to the submission of a withdrawal. Item number 18, application number 1810909, applicant Brad Hopper, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 19, application number 1810994, applicant Bizad Rahani, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 20, application number 1811229, applicant Andreas Stanton, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 21, application number 1811237, applicant Javier Lopez, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 22, application number 1811245, applicant Ryan Neely, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 23, application number 1811264, applicant Michelle Hagman, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 20, oops, not that one. Item number 25 through 27, application numbers 1811323 through 1811325, applicant Maine Professionals LLC, denied due to lack of appearance. That completes the agenda review. Clerk of the board recommends approval as read.
Okay, thank you. Are there any questions or comments from the board?
Nope.
Okay, so then we'll look for a motion to approve the agenda review.
So moved.
I will second that motion.
Okay, moved by Mr. Curtis and seconded by Mr. Crow, and motion carries. Okay, we'll next go to public comments, and this is a time for anyone who would like to make a comment on an item not on our agenda today. If you'd like to do that, come on forward. Okay, looks like we don't have any public comments, and we'll go next to board comments.
Nope.
Okay, so far no comments. Then what we'll do now is go through the remaining items on the agenda, determine the status of each, and if we do have any hearings moving forward today, then we'll start with those after we review each of the agenda items. So we'll go next, I believe, to item 8, application 1810182. Applicant is Honeycup LLC.
No one has checked in for this item this morning. I was unable to reach the applicant by phone conversation. They did send me some vague emails when I asked for confirmation if they'd be attending, that they would be here. But as they have not checked in this morning, we'd recommend denial due to lack of appearance.
Okay, do you think, Mr. Vlahakis, there's a chance that someone will appear, like we should trail it, or it doesn't?
That's up to your board. I mean,
Right.
if you trail it, it's only probably going to be 5 minutes from now that we're done with everything. So.
Okay.
Have they been in contact with the assessor?
Good morning, board members, clerk of the board, Christopher Horn for the assessor's office. We have been in contact with the applicant. The assessor is prepared to move forward. The information that we requested was not provided, or the information provided did not pertain to the valuation date in question. So if the board wants to trail this for 5 minutes, that's up to the board. The assessor's ready to go either way at the moment.
Well, why don't we trail item 8, and we'll come back to it after the others. So we'll go then to item 9, application 18-10373. Applicant is Rousey Family Partnership.
Come to the podium, Mr. Rossi.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Ralph Rusi Jr., general partner of Rusi Family Partnership.
Morning, Mr. Rusi. Are you prepared to move forward with your?
Well, I was, but I've had discussion with the assessor, and they suggested a postponement, if I understood it correctly.
Okay, let's hear from the assessor.
Yes, the assigned appraiser, Mr. Ascora, had a pre-hearing conversation. We sent a request for information. Mr. Rusi stated that he had provided information to someone else within the office, but it didn't come to Mr. Ascora. We sent the email end of March, did not get a response. So this is the first time that the appeals section has actually been conversing with the applicant as of today. I believe we've agreed to a continuance until June 24th. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, June 24th. Mr. Vlahakis, is that?
Yes, I did let the parties pre-know the date so they could review their schedules. Today, our recommended date is June 24th, which is before Appeals Board 2. Your board has a hearing on June 3rd, but it's pretty full. So
Okay.
June 24th or October 7th are our dates that we'll be recommending for all parties requesting extension today.
Okay, are there any comments, questions from the board?
What was the date you were going to continue to? You just mentioned something about the 7th.
It was June 24th, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just to inform the board, a proviso for information will not be necessary. The assigned appraiser, Mr. Ascora, will take the applicant over to the assessor counter and make photocopies of the documents that he was prepared to show the board today. So we'll have the documents in hand.
Great. Okay, if there aren't any other comments, we'll look for a motion to continue to June 24th.
So moved.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, moved by Mr. Curtis, seconded by Mr. Crow, and motion carries. Thanks, Mr. Rusi.
Thank you.
See you then. Okay, I think we're down to item 14.
Correct.
Okay, item 14 on the agenda is, let's see, application 18-10881, applicant Edwards Theaters.
This is a request for approval of a large reduction stipulation agreement over $5 million. This was emailed to your board last Thursday. It is on your agenda should you have any questions regarding this large reduction. If you have had a chance to review, the recommended action is to approve.
Okay, any questions, comments from the board?
Nope.
Okay, so we'll look for a motion to approve.
So moved.
I will second that motion.
Okay, moved by Mr. Curtis, seconded by Mr. Crow. Motion carries. I believe we're at item 16 next, is that right?
Oh, yes, I forgot that one. 16.
Okay, application 10892, applicant is Regina Barton.
This applicant emailed me this morning regarding a medical condition. I have not had a chance to print out her reasoning, but it is a very good, not good, but it is a reason your board would normally grant an extension for without me going into details on the public record. So I've, just since 9:15 this morning, I've been going back and forth with her. She would prefer to be rescheduled to October 7th hearing date. And she is agreeable to provide any data the assessor may request at least 45 days beforehand. I did work out with the assessor that as her medical condition would currently prohibit her from complying within the next 30 to 45 days, but 45 days before October 7th, she can work with.
Okay.
So that request came from applicant Regina Barton, requesting to continue to October 7th due to medical reasons.
Okay, thank you. Any comments from the assessor's office?
Microphone.
The clerk of the board did due diligence in talking to the applicant and conferring with the assessor's office. We have no problem continuing this to October 7th and with the proviso of data 45 days prior to hearing.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Horn. Any questions from the board?
Nope.
Okay, so we're looking for a motion to continue to October 14th.
7th.
Thank you. October 7th with the condition that the applicant provide the requested information to the assessor no fewer than 30 days before the hearing. Does that sound right?
Yes.
Okay.
So moved.
I will second that motion.
Okay, moved by Mr. Curtis, seconded by Mr. Crow, and motion carries. So we should be going to 17 next.
Yes.
Morning.
Oh, good morning. Give us just 1 second. We have to go through the official procedure. Thanks. Okay, so this is application 1810893. Applicant is Robert Obreiter. Could you please state your name for the record?
It's Robert Obreiter Jr.
Great. And are you prepared to move forward today?
No, I'm asking for a continuance.
Okay.
I spoke with the clerk of the board, and I spoke with senior appraiser Steve Bates this morning, and we're looking at June 24th, if that would work for you.
Okay, let's go to the assessor's office.
Yes, the applicant and the assigned appraiser had conversations pre-hearing today. Information was provided. The assessor has no issue with continuing this to June 24th.
Okay. Any questions from the board? Comments?
Any provisos?
No proviso. The applicant was kind enough to bring in an appraisal if there are any other documents. Based on the forthcoming nature the applicant has shown so far, I don't believe we'll have any issue with needing a proviso.
Okay, so look for a motion to continue to June 24th.
So moved.
I will second that motion.
Okay, moved by Mr. Curtis, seconded by Mr. Crow, and motion carries. Thanks.
Thank you.
We should skip down to 24. Is that correct, Mr.
Correct.
Vlahakis? So we'll have item 24, application 1811276. Applicant is Winco Foods LLC.
No one has checked in for this item this morning. The agent did call me late Thursday afternoon. They are out of, I think, Texas. They did not submit confirmation. I checked with the assessor's office. They did not submit anything to the assessor's office, and they last minute Thursday decided they're interested in the case. That's why I did not include it on agenda review. They did not clarify, though, if they were going to be sending somebody to request a continuance or accept the denial. As no one has checked in, we are recommending denial due to lack of appearance. Since they're out of Texas, it's highly unlikely that they'll be here this morning.
Okay. Any comments from the board?
For the assessor.
Right. Mr. Horn, any feedback?
The applicant or the agent contacted the assigned appraiser late Friday. There was information provided, but not enough time to vet the information prior to today's hearing. Even though they're located, I believe this hub is Georgia. Ryan has an office in Los Angeles and easily could have sent someone to come up and continue it if it was that much of a mainstay for them.
Okay. So it sounds like we're looking for a motion to deny due to lack of appearance.
So moved.
I will second that motion.
Okay, moved by Mr. Curtis, seconded by Mr. Crow. Motion carries.
It looks like we do have, okay, so that completes your agenda, but we do have some people in the audience. Are either of you here for an item scheduled for today's hearing? Just spectate, can you come forward, ma'am?
And we are still trailing item 8.
Wondering what's your name?
Gulnar Pusarar for Main Professional LLC.
Oh, okay. That's item 25. All right. So I'm going to place you under oath real quick. So if you could raise your right arm. You solemnly affirm that the testimony you're about to give in the matters now pending before this board will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay. All right. And I'm sorry. Let me get your case up. 1, 3. You said Main Professionals, correct? Okay. Are you Gulnar?
Yes.
Okay. All right, board, first, your board has already denied this case, so first we need a motion to vacate the decision to deny due to lack of appearance.
Okay, so we're looking at items 25 through 27, applications 1811323 through 25, Main Professional LLC. So do we have a motion to reverse our prior action that denied due to lack of appearance?
Yes, so moved.
Second that motion.
Okay, moved by Ms. Curtis, seconded by Mr. Crow, and motion carries. So, good morning.
Good morning.
Are you prepared, or first, could you please state your name for the record?
Gulnar Pusarar.
Okay, thank you. And are you prepared to move forward today?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so let's go to the assessor and see what our status is.
This is a penalty assessment appeal. The person assigned to it is Travis Akima, who's, because no one was expected to be here today, stepped out of the room. I've sent somebody to go get him.
Okay.
I do not know if he is prepared to move forward, as there was no confirmation of appearance. I don't know how much, if any, effort he put into building a presentation. So I would request the board trail this, go back to number 8, and hopefully within, not that
Right.
it's going to take that long to go through number 8, but it'll buy me maybe another 30, 45 seconds.
Well, we have a few other things we can do too. So we'd like just to take a few minutes to see if we can get the assessor's representative
Let
here.
me take a seat.
And so, yeah, have a seat, and we'll call you back in just a minute.
Okay.
Thank you.
very much.
If you want to buy more time, we can do the administrative stuff.
Now, why don't we go to the findings of fact? Is that
Yes, that's what I was,
next? So item 29, application 16-11575, applicant Kirpal and Sukhbir Dhaliwal. And we are,
Yeah, these are just findings of fact that, for your board, that have been issued since your last hearing. Recommended action is to receive and file.
and so we've already received and reviewed and approved these via email, right?
Correct.
Okay. Any questions or comments from the board?
Nope.
Okay, so we'll look for a motion to accept and receive. Is that right, Mr.?
Receive and file,
Receive and file?
right.
Good. Accept and receive sounds good. Receive and file.
Receive and file.
Okay.
And so moved on receiving and filing.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, moved by Mr. Curtis, seconded by Mr. Crow, and motion carries. We also have our stipulation agreements, items 31 through 50. And Mr. Vlahakis, we received all of these ahead of time, is that right?
Yep, these were all emailed to your board last Thursday. No changes, nothing special. Recommended action is to approve.
Okay, any questions first on any of the stipulations?
I reviewed all the stipulations and motion to approve.
Okay,
And second.
okay, moved by Mr. Crow, seconded by Mr. Curtis, and motion carries. Why don't we go back to item 8? Application 18-10182, applicant Honeycup LLC. We were trailing this item because we thought someone might show up. So we'll just confirm that no one from Honeycup LLC is here. And if not, we'll ask for a motion to deny due to lack of appearance.
So moved.
I will second that motion.
Okay, moved by Mr. Curtis, seconded by Mr. Crow, and motion carries. Mr. Horn, why don't we go back to items 25 through 27? We'll give Mr. Vlahakis a minute. Sorry if I'm going too fast.
You're good.
Thank you, board members, for trailing this. After conferring with Mr. Akama, who's assigned to the appeals, he is not prepared to move forward today. As previously said, there was no confirmation of appearance. There may be information that still needs to be required to be obtained with regards to the applicant's position. So I believe a continuance is in order.
So let me just interrupt you for 1 second. So we'll ask our applicant to come on forward again. Thank you.
I was in person with Travis, and I said I will be here, so I'm sorry if I missed out something, what I had to do to confirm the appearance, and I apologize for that.
Yeah, and I'll clarify, we don't have an email address on file for you, so that you didn't get any, reminder or anything, but you had to submit paperwork at least 30 days prior to the hearing to indicate you'll be here. As that paperwork was not submitted, a continuance is required by the board's rules. So the best thing to do today would be work out a date for the new hearing. Before you leave today, make sure I get an email address from you, and we'll make sure you're all squared away for the next hearing.
Okay, so it sounds like we had a little confusion, but we'll get through it. So, Mr. Horn, do you have any other comments before we?
No, no additional comments. Other than settling on a continuance date, June 24th is agreeable to Mr. Akama. I don't know about you.
Yeah, by then my fourth daughter will be married.
Okay.
Oh, wow, congratulations.
So with that, I believe.
Okay.
Exactly. June 24th is exact.
That's first.
It's not the first time an applicant has barked at me.
That's true.
June 24th is the date, I think, agreeable to both parties, and Mr. Akama will contact communicate with the applicant about any additional information.
Okay, so it sounds like June 24th is acceptable, and sorry if there was any confusion about that. Are there any questions, comments from the board?
Is that agreeable with your little dog?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm sorry, she was not feeling well, so I brought her with me.
that's okay.
Till
If June 24th does not work, we also have October 7th available.
October 7th?
Yeah. you,
Either way.
you're fine with June 24th? Okay.
Okay, so we'll look for a motion to continue to June 24th.
So moved?
I will second that motion.
Okay, moved by Mr. Curtis and seconded by Mr. Crow. And motion carries. So we'll see you back June 24th.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, amazingly, we have gone through the entire agenda, and it is 10:01. And unless there's anything further, we'll adjourn right now. Mr. Vlahakis, any other items?
I have nothing else for you. Yeah.
Okay, great.
We're done. All right.
Thanks.